Hi everyone, welcome back to Java 1 for All. In this video we are going to talk about tokens and delimiters. They are not exactly regular expressions, but it's something a little bit related. Now, what are tokens and what are delimiters? Basically, if you look at this text, delimiters, we can say that it is the comma. We can pick anything as delimiters. It's something that's going to use a separation for your tokens. So we can say here that our tokens are the emails and the delimiters are the comma. We spoke a little bit about the delimiter and tokens when we did the split, but let's do it properly now. Inside the regular expression test, let's create a new Java class. Let's call it scanner test 01. So basically there are at least two ways, one using the string and one using the scanner class. Let's start with string. Let's say that we have a text. Let's give some names here. For those that are Attack on Titan fans, let's use some nice names here. So we have Levi, Eren, and Mikasa. Now, these three values are tokens, and we want to use the delimiter comma to get these tokens back. We can call here text dot split and say that we are going to split using the delimiter comma. Now if we introduce a local variable, and we can iterate over this, you will see exactly the results that we saw before. So we have the names, and if you want to get rid of the blank space in the beginning and the end, just string these values. Now the delimiter can be anything. I could use, for example, blank spaces. I just have to also say that we have a blank space here, or even numbers. And we get the same result. So the delimiter can be anything. Let's go back to comma. But this has a limitation. Everything that you get back is a string. But let's say that you would like to get based on the types. Let's say that if you have true, you would like boolean. If you have 200, you would like integer. How can we achieve that? Well, we have another class, that's the scanner. So let's copy the scanner test 01 and it's scanner test 02. We spoke a little about the scanner when we were reading data from your keyboard, but now we are going to take a different look at the scanner. So let's create a reference variable scanner and then a object. So the scanner has a huge list of overloaded constructors, and we are looking for the source. We'll pass this text here as the source. By default, the scanner has a delimiter. It's the blank space. Basically, this would be the delimiter if we didn't have anything. But the problem, we want a custom delimiter. We just have to say scanner, just use comma as a delimiter. Now that I have this value, we have to go over all of them. How do we do it? Now the scanner, it has kind of like a safe, let's say a safe pointer, because we first have to check if there is a token, and then we can actually get the token. So basically, you can use scanner dot has next. So it's going to check. Imagine that you have a pointer starting here, and then the delimiter will break this into different tokens, and then it will start. Hey, is there a next value? Yes. If there is a next value, I want you to get. Basically, the next will actually go and get that back, that value back. If there is no value, then has next return false. But if you're using next and there is no value, it's going to throw an exception. So basically, if I execute now, you will see exactly the values. But if I add this twice, you'll get an exception because it's going to get something that's not there. Okay, straightforward. We first check and then we get, first check, then we get. But now I want to get back exactly as a type that we have here. You did that when we were getting data from the keyboard. Remember, we were using next int, next double, and so forth. We can do exactly the same thing. Basically, we can check if scanner dot has next int scanner dot next int, and this I will just add a salt here, and I will do the same. Else if scanner dot has next boolean b equals scanner dot next boolean salt boolean b, and for sake of simplicity, just get everything else as a string. Now when I execute this, you will notice that we have the values for integers and booleans exactly as the type. So you don't need to do a cast and you are doing like a safe assignment because you are checking the has next. Yeah. So if you go over it, you can, by pressing Ctrl B, you can see how the method works. So basically, about tokens and delimiters, this is everything that I wanted to tell you. Let's continue with a different topic in the next video. See you there. Bye.